Yeah, he gets out at 9 and then he gets home at 9:30. Part of the problem for me is it's because of this network setup that I have. I'm not getting any network speed over here, even though I have a short signal. It's kind of a curse. It's I have no choice but to do Wi-Fi. Let, let me explain what's going on here, okay? So I have a mesh node system in my house, which basically um, so it's basically sort of like a really high end version of a network repeater. It's a bunch of individual network nodes you plug into various points in the house. You have one that they all go back to. And with the ones that I have, you can set them up to kind of like daisy chain off of each other to get network signal into a specific part of the area. So the problem is that my gaming space, which is where I'm broadcasting from right now, is 150 feet from my house in an entirely separate building through double thick walls. So what that means is that any sort of a signal that I'm getting in or out of here is going through four of those mesh nodes in succession. And each time it does that, you lose half of your basically you lose half of your signal strength every hop. So it's gigabit back at the main one, 500, 250, 125, and over here I get like maybe 25 up and down at best. And I say at best because it's very dependent on how the line of sight shit works with all this. I have to say no, that it's yeah. So basically, I all the way back over to my house, which I didn't want to do in the first place because I wanted this private space for myself, or I can just sit here and fucking deal with it for the time being, with until I find some better way to get a direct network line into this fucking building. Or, relocate my shit into the other room where the walls aren't that thick. I'm fucked no matter what I do with this. And at this point, I can't really, like, fucking back down or anything because I have other stuff in here that needs my sim rig. Teleport. You say that, but the problem is I'm already in the walls. Anyways, point is, I'm fucked until I figure out a better solution. It works. The stupid thing is this works just fine with the Roku that's in the room right next door. I have no problem streaming in full HD up and down over there. I don't know why the PlayStation just has to have a fucking aneurysm with this. And I don't feel like it's... Can you repeat the question? Uh, Debatable. The only way to really know is to ask Pope because she's the one that has my PS4. I sold her that thing. And I also sold her my G29. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. What you could do is get one of those multi-port things. There are so you can't like be cheeky and get like one of those 3-in ones or whatever. Plug them into your Ethernet port and get extra Ethernet out of it. Oh, so they're tracking the actual devices on the network. Is that right? That's sketchy. I'm sorry, but that's sketchy. Okay, so they're tracking the actual amount of data that's going in and out. Okay. So they have like a data cap or something. They have a data cap or something. That makes sense.